Hello everyone and welcome back to part 2 of me doing my Diamond Art Studio UK. So yeah, that's obviously, it's all set up in the living room for me, so I'm not going to sit here going, oh, and everything else. But yeah, that is all set up in the living room and everything, so we're going to change the angle and everything and we'll get cracking on with it, okay? Thanks. So I'm just about to start the next section. And I have to say, I am really enjoying this so far. Just making sure. Right, so some people want to know why I put like the coloured tape on like these squares. It's so I can see where the plastic goes up to basically. And then what I do, I just slice through the washi tape and then I know exactly where each section is. But yeah. Like so. But yeah, I've gotten quite far of this, as you can see. And if I can't quite see because obviously the ring light reflects on my phone and I just hit the ring light with my glasses. Well done, Gemma. But yeah, I've got, there you go. I'll zoom in a little bit on the section I'm just about to do. So I'm going to do T next. And well, it's a small T in it, 161. Anybody wondering what that little bit of like, looks like paper to you guys? It's a bit drier sheet. They were slightly staticky, so just a bit of dry sheet in there. Solves the problem nicely. But yeah, it's actually nice being able to do like a few actual diamond paintings lately. Because, you know, this is like a diamond painting channel, but I trying to get diamond paintings that you can put on YouTube. That is like the problem. Because you can only put like, you can get away with like putting your, you know, doing the unboxings. You can get away with doing that. But you can't get away with like doing the thing on like, doing the actual diamond painting on YouTube. So you've got to make sure you're very careful. Because I've watched one lady and she said she got a load of copyright strikes and everything else because she obviously, they weren't brought from, you know, places that pay the licensing and all that. Yeah, it's actually nice to sit down and just do an actual diamond painting for the channel. Because it's been a while. Obviously, I've been doing my little ladybirds. But obviously, I've done a lot of them so far, so it is nice just to sit here and just do an actual diamond painting for a bit. So I'm going to get cracking. And I'll catch up with you guys in a bit for a bit more talky. All right.
time for some more talky. I know some of you are like, yay, or some of you, oh no. So I've been chatting to Samantha from Diamond Art Studio, and she really is such a nice girl, I tell you. Like, because obviously I said like some little things that I'd like to like, how I would personally prefer it. Like when I said about the inventory sheet and like maybe one of the charts being down here instead, and you know, little bits like that. And she said that they are in the process of changing their canvases, so there'll be a chart down here. So one will be down here and one will be at the top. She doesn't really like listen to her customers, and I mean like she really, and am I still in shot? Just want to make sure I'm not going out of shot, because I need to get a better, because this first ring light I've had a year now, and it is really on its way out. So well, not the ring light, the stand itself, it's really on its way out. It's been held together by tape. Yeah, what was I saying? So yeah, she really does listen to feedback by her customers. She said that they will be moving, like I just said, the chart down to here, because she said that was one thing that was fed back by her customers, and she does listen. She really does listen to her customers. What's the other thing? The other thing was she does do inventory sheets, but she prefers to do them by email, purely because not everybody obviously uses them. So to save on the old paper and everything, she does them on request. So if you want a paper chart, all you've got to do is email her and she'll happily send that over by email. So you could just literally just have your phone out next to you, and then you can see the chart on that, which is a lot easier for people. What else the other thing? She's got new boxes coming out, and they're all her own branding and everything, and they look very, very pretty. All her own, you know, Diamond Art Studio UK branding and everything on them. So yeah, she's working on that. She's got some new stuff coming. Well, she's working on some new stuff and everything. What else was there? She really does look into the quality of everything she puts into the product. It was like I said, obviously we can't, there's no way on this earth she can do a licensed product and keep the AliExpress prices, which is, like I said before, absolutely fully understandable. You know, we can't expect somebody to sell a kit this size for a tenner, because what would she make out of it? She'll make nothing. She's running a business. So yeah, she definitely is working hard, and she does take feedback and everything. You know, any feedback that you've got, she is more than happy to listen and everything. You know, as long as it's like you're not just picking holes in something for nothing, if that makes sense. Just give me 2 seconds, just check, because I think my thing's dropped. Yeah, slightly. It must be hasn't. I'm just thinking it has. Stay there. Right, so yeah, she does take feedback and everything really, really well. Also, she said that, because obviously where I said that when it comes in like the clear plastic shipping bag. So you, obviously, if you're hiding from your partners what you brought, you can't hide that. And she says she's more than happy to put on the shipping label, "Congratulations on your prize," to cover things from the other half, so the other halves don't know what you're spending your money on. She says she's done it for a few people. So that did make me laugh. She says she's more than happy to do that. yeah, and she's like really working on the products and everything she provides. She's looking into like also another feedback she said that she's working on is that some people get confused with like that. For example, if you had like an S, a 5, and a $sign. She says she's working on the what's the, you know, guys know what I mean, the charts. That's the word I'm looking for. The charts, to make sure that none of them have all like very similar things like in the same kits. So she's making sure that things are easily distinguished, because I don't know about any of you guys, but in the past, like not from this one. This one I can really clearly distinguish everything really, really easily. Sometimes like you'll get a kit and you've got 4 arrows, so one, pointing each way. So they can get confused. Oh, you get all your S's and B's and 8s and a dime. You know what I mean? Yeah, all your symbols that are extremely similar together, and that can get really, really, really confusing. So yeah, she said she's making sure that like she's doing them. She's like hand charting them to make sure that they're not gonna be that. So she's doing her, she is really working hard to make sure everything is perfect, and she does take all like feedback and everything. And she, if you guys look down in my last video, she did comment all the feedback and everything else, and I did chat with her as well on Messenger and everything, because she's extremely proud of her product. And she does have new, like I said, she's got, why am I opening that for the, oh God. I was opening this to put the drills into it. Excuse all my pens and everything on the thing. I've actually finally got around to seal me pen pot. But obviously I've got nowhere to store all me stuff and everything else. I know you must think I haven't seen that one before. I'm trying to figure out how to use this dang thing. But do you know what? These are really hard to use. And I tell you, I am trying to learn how to use it. And do you know what? They are really hard. I mean, they are really, really hard. So I'm trying to figure out how I can use it, so I can do a video for you guys on how to use it. But this is really, really hard to use. But yeah, I've like got this the other day. Yeah, I figured out it's got a USB in it. I'm thinking I've got to get new batteries for it, but I don't. It's got a USB charger in it, and look, it actually works. I thought, because I left it on and the battery drained in it, and I thought, oh, I've got to go out and get more batteries now for it. No, I don't. It's got a USB in it. How clever is that? See, I'm still learning new things. But yeah, and I told her the wax is just unbelievable, Normally I've gone through so much wax. I do want to buy a metal tip for this pen though. They have got them on the old AliExpress, so I will be invested in one of them, because I know I bought some other tips, but they are I can use them fine and everything, but I've got to be doing it for a good few minutes before I get the hang of it again. But yeah, I am really, really enjoying doing this kit. And like I said, Samantha is more than, happy to receive feedback and everything. And she doesn't, like, for example, when I said about, like, no inventory sheet and, like, maybe the thing down here, she doesn't take that as, like, me being negative or anything. She just sees it as that, like, things like that is just what the customer would like to see. Because obviously I did pay for my kit, don't forget. You know, it wasn't gifted to me or nothing. Yes, the pen was, and a couple of other little goodies she sent me. But the canvas itself, I paid for myself. And she, honestly, she is very, very, very open to suggestions and all stuff like that. How she can help improve her. To be honest, I am extremely impressed with this product. And Debbie, thank you ever so much for telling me what this edge was called, because to the life of me, I could not think what it was called, and it's a scalloped edge, I think Debbie said. Because to the life of me, you know when you know it's in your head somewhere, and you just can't think what on earth it's called? That's what it's called, a scalloped edge. So yeah, that's what it is. I could not, to the life of me, remember. I must be forgetting in my old age, basically. But yeah, she's definitely is like taking on anything, like any suggestions and everything. 3755. And I honestly, like she said, she's more than happy to send me the inventory sheet. You know, the list. But honestly, I've only got this little bit here, and then I'll be flipping around the other way so I can easily see what it says. So if I knew that before, then I would have said, oh yeah, please. But now, honestly, there's no, I'm almost like finished this half. And I'll be flipping around, working upside down on the other half. So it was just, you know, I'm almost finished it. So I've got this far. I could carry on. Excuse me. But yeah, I am. Because she said to me, she goes, I can't believe how quick you've done that. I'm like, well, when I'm enjoying a product, I do go a lot quicker than if I'm not enjoying a product. If I'm not enjoying a product, then I don't work on it very quick. My words were, I'm like the road runner. And she did, she was really nice enough to put my part 1 video link on her Facebook page. So yeah, that was really nice of her too. And she let all her, you know, the people who are on her page know that I do a lot of spares ideas and everything else, because, which you guys know, you know, I do a heck of a lot of spares ideas. There's, you know, I don't know where I got these ideas from, to be honest, but I see something and I just get it, and I just managed to I don't know how I do it. Some people say, how do you come up with so many ideas? To be honest, if it's got a surface it will stick on, then I'll stick it onto it. So my poor husband, he goes to me, don't you dare even think about diamond painting me. And do you know what? There was these, I remember seeing a bloody, I remember seeing a post, an advert on Facebook. It was more like a joke post about, like, the cat is decided to use the list. Tray apologies about the rustling noise in the background. The advert on Facebook, that's what I was talking about. This person had a tattoo, like a transfer tattoo, stuck it on herself. I wanted to get that to make a funny video. I really wanted to make a funny video, like diamond painting my husband. And but I couldn't find them after that. I was really annoyed. It just would have been so funny for me to, I would have set up my camera and everything, and I would drag my husband in there. So, right, here you go. I'm diamond painting you. It just would have been funny, to be honest. But I couldn't find it after that. I was gutted. Obviously, it was just a spoof. It was just a joke video. But I just really thought that would have been funny to diamond paint my husband. Because I was like, for example, you guys know that when well, I'm pretty sure a lot of you know this. Those stray drills, the ones that ran away, that's escaped, they get everywhere. And I bet some of you found them on your feet, some of them found you on your arms, your legs, and your bums. I know I certainly have, and I don't know how on earth they get there. But they do. They get absolutely everywhere, these escapee drills. So I have no idea, how on earth they end up in these really weird and wonderful. I've seen people say they found them in their bras. They found them. One person said they found one in their ear, which is really weird. I don't know how on earth they got in their ear. But yeah, so definitely, that would have been a funny video, but I couldn't find it in the end. So I'm going to wrap this up in a second because I need to clean that litter tray out because my kitty cat smells. Need to poop the scoop. Scoop the poop. And yeah, it's not smelling pleasant. So I want to get rid of that. But yeah, any questions for Diamond Art Studio UK? Honestly, she is more than happy to answer. She is really friendly, really helpful. I've honestly had nothing but a positive experience with it. Yeah, honestly, she is really open to suggestions, and she is just generally trying to make sure her product is the best it could be. So yeah, she is extremely she's really open, really is an open person, and everything else. Honestly, you can tell, you can tell when there's pride put into something. And it was like I said when I was doing the unboxing, it's quite often the little things that go a long way with me. It sounds stupid. The wax. I've lost my lid. As you lot know, as I've said many times before, I'm a hard presser. And usually I get through wax no tomorrow because I'm such a hard presser. But this wax, it must be a bit harder, or just, I don't know what it is, but it is lasting a lot longer than other waxes, like the normal pink wax. I normally get through that no tomorrow. I'm constantly, because I am a hard presser. And those of you that are also hard pressers, I don't know if you notice how quick you get through all your waxes and everything else. So it's just little things like that. And then the diamonds come in baggies, little individual baggies. And I don't know how anybody else feels about the baggies. But I prefer it when something comes in the reusable baggies, like this. I picked them up from AliExpress because obviously they're cheap, because obviously I do so many crafts, diamond paint crafts and everything else. So I always need a stock of these. I need to order some more actually. I told my mum today she said she needs some more. So I'm going to order 1,000 this time, I think. 1,000, and I'll still get them through in a couple of months, I bet you. I get them from AliExpress. I think they're 30p. Something like that. 30p for 100, and then they're 30p shipping. But the more you select, the shipping stays at 30p. I reckon if you selected the whole ton, then yeah, the shipping might go up. But if I end up selecting more and shipping goes up, I'll stop where this shipping goes up, and then I'll order more that way. So I'm only paying for, like, I'm not overpaying for shipping. Depends how much the shipping goes up by though, obviously. But yeah, I actually am really enjoying this. Because the colours, all the drills are really shiny. I know I've mainly got like the blues, the blacks, the dark colours, and some like, there is like some pinks and purples and all that. So there isn't like no yellows and reds and other colours like that. So it might be a good idea for me to order, even though I do like the look of their Splatterworks duck. I do like the look of that. But then I'm thinking, do I order their daisy instead? Is it daisy or the sunflower? I think it's sunflower, actually. I think there's a daisy as well. I'm not sure. It's a colourful flower anyway. And you get all different colours in it. So, I think to myself, would that one be better to do, to get a wide variety of colours to show you guys exactly what all the colours are like? Because as I told you guys, yeah, the 310s are very good. They're very close together and everything else. The spacings are very good on this. They really, really are. And like I always say to you guys, you know, I can get more, I tend to get more spacings because of me, I just thought, did I fluff up there? Let me just check. Oh, have I been jabbing away and put the wrong colour? No, it's fine. It's different. It's different. I thought for a second I messed up, and because I was jabbing away, I put the wrong colour. But I didn't. So yeah, well, I can't remember. So yeah, I'm thinking next time, do I go for a different colour? I'm not different colours or something. But then I think to myself, I have to ask Samantha if there's one that's quite colourful but not loads of what's the word I'm looking for? Confetti. Because you guys know me, I am not a fan of loads of confetti. I don't mind confetti, but I'm never a fan when there's loads of it. Some people absolutely love it. Like, there's some other companies out there that do like 300 colours, and I couldn't even dream of doing that. Could not even dream of doing that. The thought of doing that many colours, I just think, oh my God, that will be loads of confetti. And nah, confetti, I'm not a confetti person. I would much rather sit here with my multiplacer. I just, some people love it. Absolutely love it and hate. My mum enjoys confetti more than block colours. Me, I am definitely a block colour girl. When I saw this big area, I've got a big area up here of 310s, and I was like, oh yes. And I got a big area of 3865. Yeah, 3865 as well, which is the white. And I was like, oh, yep, that's my kind of canvas, because I definitely prefer my 310s over everything else. Not my 310s, my bulk, my block colours. So yeah, I thought I'd update you all and let you all know what Diamond Art Studio UK said. And they are really, they do really like listen to their customers. And I did just, I didn't, oh, it's because I'm talking, I'm not even. I'm tired, that's the problem. I thought I'd get this talky done before I go to bed. Yeah, I am right. I'm right. I'm fine. I just... Anybody else do that? When you're working on something, you think, am I doing the right colour? Because I know before, I've been working away and I've got the colour completely messed up. I'm doing complete wrong colour in the section. So yeah, feel free to leave any comments down below. And I'm pretty sure that Diamond Art Studio is more than happy to answer any questions that I'm not sure to answer. Really helpful company. Honestly, she really does take pride in her job and everything. So yeah, if you've got a question, please feel free to leave in the comments down below. And when she gets a moment, I'm pretty sure she will come on and answer any questions and everything for you guys. Or feel free to go over to the Facebook page, Diamond Art Studio UK. And she's on Instagram too. So yeah, feel free to ask any questions. She's more than happy to answer questions and everything else. So yeah, any questions, please feel free to put them in the comments down below, or feel free to send her a message or on Facebook or Instagram and that, because she's more than happy to help and answer any questions, any queries and all stuff like that. All right, so I'm going to get cracking on with this last part, and then I can do the old closeout for this part 2 and then carry on with part 3. So yeah, I'm going to get cracking and I shall catch you at the end of the video. Okay guys? So that is part 2 of me Black Cat by Diamond Art Studio. I am really enjoying. No sneaking there. No peeking. I have started the next section. No sneaking, no peeking. So yeah, really pleased with how it's coming on so far. I really am enjoying it. And yeah, super impressive here. I love how, like, you guys see how shiny it is. My lighting in this room isn't very good. Let me just see if this is... Yes, as bright as it'll go. But yeah, really you can't see how shiny it is in this room. But yeah, I am really loving how it's coming out. Really am enjoying it. And yeah, so that is it for part 2. And they did update, I don't know if you saw the last video, they did comment on all the updates they're making and everything, and all the feedback for the, basically like the bit of feedback I had is the same feedback that other customers have had. So they do listen, which is really nice. They really do like to listen to their customers to make sure they give the best customer service possible and the best product possible. So yeah, they are really working hard on their products, you know, over at Diamond Art Studio. And yeah, so I am looking forward to seeing like the new boxes and everything else. I will be ordering another one at some point, not just now, because there was a couple of bits that I wanted to get, and don't forget Christmas is coming up and it gets quite expensive. Very expensive. But yeah, really am enjoying this product. I really am. I really do think that the final, the finished result is going to look stunning. You know, and I know a lot of people, like, for example, like for this, there's like a lot of blue in it. But as you can see, when you get to a distance, you know, this is what I always say, trust the process. As there's only been the only time I really cannot trust the process is for people. When it's colour for people. I don't know what it is, but I've never liked colour for people in diamond paintings. I just always find I think I've always been unlucky. I've always tried to order more, you know, for different companies and everything. And I've never been lucky for them to come out really nice. So I think I'm just really unlucky. But I do personally prefer black and white for people. It just seems more timeless and everything. Like when I did my wedding photo, it looked stunning and everything else. So yeah, really, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? I really am, like, to get back onto track, because I always waffle on and get out of track, don't I? But yeah, really am enjoying this process of this whole diamond painting. Even Samantha Diamond Art Studio, she said, I can't believe how quick you've got that done, how much you've done so far. I don't know if anyone else finds the same, but when you're enjoying something, you get it done so quick. That's what I find. You know, if I really am enjoying a product, I get that done really quick. When I'm not enjoying something, that's what I was finding when it comes to ladybirds. After a while, I was starting to take a week on a little one like that. Before, it used to take me a day, 2 days, depends on how many colours there was. So it's just why I've taken I'm not doing as many ladybirds now, because it was getting to the point where I just wasn't enjoying them at all. But yeah, so I waffled on. I always waffle on for way too long, don't I? So yeah, come back next week for part 3 of this. I will try and get it done in 1 week, but I can't promise. So if not, it'll be a 4-week part. I'm afraid. I mean, I've got my money's worth. But don't forget, these videos cost me money. Oh, but I'm like you guys, a lot of you guys, I do try to diamond paint on a budget, because otherwise we could end up spending a fortune on it, and it doesn't work out cheap after all, because obviously I've got a few other bits arriving. Oh, I'll show you something that I picked up really cheap. I picked up these from B&M. They're down to £1. And I thought that they are really strong, and they will come in handy for bits and pieces for your diamond paint and stuff. I picked up 3. There's loads on the shelf, and they're down to £1 at the minute, and they're stackable as well, because the bottom of them stacks into the gaps here, so they stack up and everything. And I thought that will be handy. I'm going to start saving my special shapes in these. I thought that they will be, because at the moment I'm just using shoe boxes and that, which is a really cheap way to do it. But I grabbed 3 of these. I'm going to start saving my special shapes in these, because I thought they were a really nice little thing. And they're down to £1, so they're a bargain. Major bargain there, guys. And you can always decorate them. I'm so sad about it. Everything's got to be decorated. But yeah, so that is it for this week's video. But it really, yeah, so thank you ever so much for watching, and I shall see you lovely lot in the next video. Bye everyone.